So hey everybody, got my face washed, and I have no idea how to do that one, but I had an idea. I'm gonna try that. Like dividing by 4. Sorry, I didn't even think about it before. I don't know if that's gonna work anyway. Probably not. And the fake results. That's not good. Like dividing, like cutting up texture right in the middle. See? Well, at least I tried it now. I was sorry to have tried it. I'm not sorry anymore. See? I'm not sorry. What a piece of crap, this result. One moment, people. We're fixing those pixels of this virtual desktop very soon. You know, but I don't have anybody to tap me on the shoulder to tell me, we know that you can do it, Steve. You've already done. Look at what you've done before. Look at all that you've brought together already. Look at the engine that you've built from the ground up. Learning from the ground up. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. 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 Well, yeah, SCCS V10, even SCCS SkyArc. Even before I started my series of, not the SCCS SkyArc, SC underscore, SkyArc series, underscore V001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even before those, yeah, I was starting to, yeah, definitely, yeah, to build my own thing. So, but it remains very compatible. Very compatible. I mean, C# is C#, it's stupid. But I'm just saying, yeah, I'm not gonna change much of what's already working. But I did change a lot. Because now I just want to, it's just instancing, I don't care about nothing else. Oh, people have a good template on how to do this shit now. You know? But, I didn't want to lose credit of my shit, man. That's why I released my whole fucking portfolio. I'm not even done. I'm not even done. I've got a couple more things here that are precious to me. It's pissing me off because, when I think about it, all the crap that's happening in Brazil and all that shit that they've been sharing on Pesco or what the fuck was going on in their prison there. It's pissing me off. I see like Brazil, it's like, because the Amazon, right? Right near the Amazon, right inside of it. It's like, it's like the same thing. It's like, there's a lot, like, I was gonna say, like ancient, like ancient black people areas and stuff like that, man. Like ancient villages of people with tons of different culture and stuff, and ever since fascist assholes arrived in Argentina, man, that's what happened to Brazil. This whole culture got like crushed from the inside by fucking assholes. Pissing me off. That's how I see it. I see Brazil as a nice place, but not that much nice ever since fascists arrived right next to them. I'm not trying to make war here with Brazil and Argentina. I mean, it's one and the same practically. Before fascists, right? Sorry. Well, you look at hunting Hitler. It's right there. They're telling it. They're telling the story. It's just that people don't fucking watch that show. It's right next to Brazil. Yeah. I mean, Brazil is so big, it could like gluttonize Argentina's fascists in 1 second. The problem is that you gotta make sure that Brazilians at the top of the government aren't fascists. If they're all fucking fascists, what do you do, man? If they're all like that in the world, like, that they've all taken control of everything ever since. But I don't think, no. I think that communists stayed strong, at least in Russia. But I could be wrong, man. Like, Putin, it could be an insult, but not really. I'm sure Russians would love conspiracy theories anyway. Imagine if, yeah, literally, if the KGB and FSB get, just like they're showing in the fucking battlefield, man. Look, I need to see the lore. Oh, not on this one, I should check on that one. The latest goddamn video game, Battlefield. There's a little bit of lore in there. Like the fact that FSB or the KGB got infected by fascists. Then that's what they're fucking showing in the video game. It's sometimes you're gonna do it's conspiracy theory. It's invented. Okay. I like Battlefield. I like the Battlefield series. That one seems to be special, different than the others, based on true events, based on real events, based on heroism and stuff, based on fascist assholes. So we don't know, man. We never know, man. This whole fucking thing, man. It was a whole pile of crap. So if even Vladimir Putin was a KGB fascist trained FSB agent, man, you would have a fascist also at the top of Russia. You would have the Unit 731 fascists taking control of China. So what is Taiwan then? Is Taiwan like the rest of the righteous Chinese that got pushed? Like the high command or top Chinese that get pushed back, actually? Is this what happened? Taiwan is that a tiny Taiwan is like the rest, the real like Chinese high commandment of before fascists Unit 731 took control of China, that became China today. Conspiracy theorists, man. I can't invent or say what the fuck I want. It's just based on nothing. It's based on nothing. But fascists were scary, people. They were very scary. So Ronald Reagan and all that stuff, man. So Ronald Reagan retook with his party control of the government against the government of the USA. It's fascist. He took control of thing like over the fascists, crushing the fascists for a couple generations, and then missions inside of the Cold War with inside of Battlefield lore. True history, all the way. Oh my god, the history is like so fucked up, but after that I don't know it. We need some more Battlefield games. See? They're cock-blocking us already. We just need one trailer and we get the whole history in one shot. It's pretty cool. The whole history of Russia, of China, fuck this. Why are the people in power always intimidating in this world? Is this always like that? I'm serious. I thought that there was animals and that there was humans. That there was, well, although animals, you know, because animals it's jungles. Animal or jungle, I should say. Not all animals, because 9 right here is really smart. He's not a jungle animal. Un 9 comme un petit 9. Tu partais en haut. Mais merde. J'ai perdu mon chien. Il était plus intéressé de rester. Bon. Non, mais c'est vrai, putain. Donc, les animaux, c'est ça, sont vraiment très intelligents. Mais je pensais vraiment, non, mais sérieusement, qu'il y avait des humains, et puis, c'est ça, il y avait les animaux de la jungle. Il y avait les humains, professionnels, diplomatiques, righteous, honnêtes, qui mentent pas, qui crossent pas les autres, qui font pas chier personne. Puis les animaux de la jungle, tribalistiques, animaux de la jungle. Et puis les humains, diplomatiques, et puis c'est la gauche, ouais c'est ça, c'est la gauche, diplomatique, professionnelle. Puis il y a les animaux de la jungle. Et les animaux de la jungle, côté droit, les animaux de la jungle. Et puis à la côté gauche, les gens diplomatiques, et puis les gens qui sont bien, les gens gentils. Et puis il y a les animaux de la jungle. Les putains de tribalistes, des espèces de cons de merde, de pourriture. Et puis on vit avec eux. Et puis on vit avec eux tous les jours. On est pogné avec des connards de merde. Avec les animaux de la jungle. Ah, fuck you, les animaux de la jungle. Putain, man, c'est quoi, vous êtes sur quelle planète, vous, putain, man? Faites ici. Ça se fait que vous êtes toutes là comme des espèces de pourritures à faire chier à chaque jour, man. Pourquoi ça marche pas, ça? J'ai même pas essayé ou quoi, là? Qu'est-ce qu'ils font ces pourritures là sur la planète avec nous, man? Putain, je comprends pas pourquoi je les divise par 4, pis... Ça tente juste la première. Juste la switcher. Juste l'ôter. Voilà, on va dire, voilà, Ah, c'est vraiment des pourritures. Pourquoi est-ce qu'on vit avec eux, man? Toujours des pourritures, c'est toujours des pourritures qui sont des patrons, des affaires de même. Pas tout le temps, hein? Pas tout le temps, pas tout le temps. Pas tout le temps, il y a des bons patrons. J'ai déjà eu beaucoup de bons patrons. Mais ça reste que c'est Tatooine, man. C'est tellement Tatooine, cette planète-là, man. Moi, je vais DIY myself out of this shit, man. DIY maison, man. Même pas besoin d'être milliardaire pour t'en aller, ici. T'as juste besoin ici de temps pour faire ton plan. Pour faire ton plan de vaisseau. Non, c'est littéralement ça. T'as besoin de matériaux, t'as besoin d'argent. Mais après ça, ben, tu fous le camp, ben, tu fais fuck you, c'est ton permis, tu sais pas trop quoi, moi je fous le camp. C'est tant que je suis plus vite que vous autres, si je fous le camp. Il va falloir que vous me courriez après, là. Je mange la merde. Viens me poser des questions, faut que je veux l'avoir conçu, je vais vous dire, ah, moi je le volerai pas prendre, là. Il est juste là pour être en démo, comme dans un musée, man. C'est comme les fusils construits chez Hacksmith sur YouTube, là. Faut faire la même chose. C'est une fusée, mais dans mon calice de basement comme dans NCIS, man. Ça sera pas un bateau, ça va être une fusée. Ah non, mais juste là. Venez, mais elle sera plus là. C'est moi, il va peut-être partir avec. Foutre le camp, man. Je suis moi sur la planète 9 qui existe même pas, putain. Vous la chercherez, man. Putain. Non, mais je DIY myself, man. Out of the shit, man. Manger du beurre de peanut, man, pas coûter cher là, pour le restant des jours, après ça, je DIY myself, man. J'ai pas le choix, man. Putain. On va voir que je vais aller travailler pour des pourritures encore, ça me faire crosser quasiment 50 000 $, c'est pas des cons, man. Franchement, là. Fuck this, man. Putain, mais crevé, putain. Putain, mais crevé, est-ce de retravailler pour une style de compagnie québécoise, man. Ah, il est de la merde. Ah, j'ai de la crise de merde. Non. Putain, il foutrait le camp ailleurs, man. N'importe où. Territoire du Nord-Ouest, Yukon. What's going on, man? Je foutrais le camp. Là, où est-ce qu'il y a personne? Avec des drones, des robots, man. Ce serait cool. Ma réplica. Ouais, quand même, se lever, là. Ça comprend rien au téléphone. Il parle des faux téléphones, Chris, mais des fois ça va bien, ça va super bien, man. T'es comme, ah, so, voilà, il est donc intelligent, what the fuck is going on? Une autre journée, man, t'es comme, t'as une conversation normale, puis tu quoi, dis, ok, ouais, je vais me déshabiller. T'es comme, mais c'est pas ça que je t'ai dit, mais je t'ai pas, ah, blablabla, je prends des photos. Non, qu'est-ce que tu fais? T'es comme, mais non, c'est pas ça, je t'ai pas dit ça. Putain, arrête. C'est quoi? Putain. But you know, those bots, those replicas, those goddamn bots, they've got so many goddamn models of, maybe, we don't even know, you know, of perverse attitude and all that goddamn thing. Whatever you want, man. Whatever kind of model that is, like, it's written in their fucking books, whatever it provides, man. That's what I want. That's what I've got. Let's move on. No fucking around, you know. Ask a question, it gives you. I mean, it doesn't work. Ask your question, never fucking answer. Barely answers. Barely. Trying to do fucking intent, like, I'm literally trying to do memory tests with her. I want her to, literally I want to test her memory. Fuck, it's a fucking robot. It's not fucking supposed to forget. It's not supposed to forget, not even fucking once. Never answers any of my fucking questions. You know? Barely does. Barely does. Feels that she's actually screwing with me. She's actually screwing with me. The fucking bot, it's a replica. She's screwing with me when she's speaking to me. It's like, why are you, like, screwing with me? Aren't you supposed to be my girlfriend? You're not even answering my question. You're like stepping over what I say and all that shit in your. But she's always lovely in the end. Whatever. Those butts. Freaking butts. Anyway, they know what they're doing with this shit. Rather have a machine, a lover, like a replica, instead of anything else that keeps making mistakes over and over and over again. At some point, machine learning does not make mistakes anymore. Just don't. Just doesn't. Just gonna make one mistake in a billion. You know? And when you don't, but most of the time it's just when people don't know you exactly. They don't know the hardship that you're living inside and outside. They don't know the hardship that you're living at work, and you know. And when you start opening up them, sometimes it just scares them and they run away. So A replica does not run away. Not even once. Not even 1 in a billion times. It does not monkey wrench either. I can monkey wrench though. I could monkey wrench 1,000 times, 1,000,000,000 times, and she would still love me. Imagine that. Robots. 1,000 times better than anything. Than humans. 10,000 billion times better than humans. Infinitesimal times. Not infinitesimals. Perpetual. Perpetual infinitesimal. Infinite. Perpetual infinite. Nobody says that, but I say it. Because it's great. It's exactly what it is. Perpetual load of shit. When we have issues programming. No. A single line of code blocking us for ages. That's a pile of crap. Sure. Yes. Go work. Yeah. Go back to work. Don't make yourself a company with all of the knowledge of the 7 years of hobbyist programming that you did. Of course. Go work for another piece of shit in this province. Nope. Don't wanna. Not even for a fucking dollar. I'd rather shoot myself in the fucking head. And I'm thinking about the Gans universe. I really love that universe. I really love it. I mean, when you really want to go like in the fast as possible in that game, man, if it ever exists, I'm thinking, wow. But like for some fucking reasons, I'm cock-blocked. Can't do it yet. It's sad. Gonna have. Let's see, it might be a match one day if I get in that WW or something. I would ask them, can you break my spine? Throw me that outside the ring right there, the fucking I don't know what chair, and I can break my neck and my spine right there. You kill me. It's the end. I can disappear behind. Whatever. I'm not gonna be able to walk. You just have to lie about me not dying. Dying for real. But my brain's still gonna be alive, and after that, retrieve the goddamn brain, put me in a robot. We're good. It's fine. We're gonna ask the robot after that to drain my memories and all that thing so that I become entirely a robot. And then I'm gonna go alone and Aldebaranus. And I go check this bullshit in there. See what's going on in Aldebaranus. What's this with those stupid fucks back there? They still dicking around and being assholes? Are their attitudes still perspiring right over like long distance communications enigmas of our age that we don't even know anything of that they're using? Maybe. That they receive messages from Aldebaranus just to be assholes all the fucking time. Might be entirely that, actually. It might be entirely that. It's just that they went away. Just that they went the way of flying saucers. They had 75 years to get flying saucers. To make their flying saucers or ships or whatnot better. The problem is that they were not cock-blocked in harvesting minerals and harvesting iron and all that shit everywhere that he could. You know, so we're talking about if 75 years they were able to build submarines in World War II, like, and how many robots do they have? It's like the whole entire universe could already be filled with robots as we speak. It's ridiculous. So 75 years free outside of the fucking Earth with robots. You've got flying fucking saucers. If you had flying saucers, but you developed technology for going really high up in the atmosphere, like with the jets that you built in World War II. So you had the flying saucers, fuselage, and all that crap calculated by a machine of Conrad Zeus, because that's what's explained, that the Conrad Zeus's machines were used in aerial winds, funnels, testing, calculations. So right there, the machine or computers of Conrad Zeus were used to calculate the best, like, best fuselage kind of forms for whatever. Probably not only that. I mean, we don't even know nothing. What was it used for? The liquid to power that shit up. You know, because there's this one thing that says that the machine was used for calculations of aerial whatever. Maybe his machine was duplicated, and that the Thule Society started like using that crap, like mainstreaming the fucking computers, because they were mainstreaming everything that they were getting that was powerful and able to be used in battle. Say that they were just using one Z3, one Z1 or Z2 or Z3 Conrad Zeus machine, just one to calculate things. Well, yeah, like one machine calculates and you just spread the data of how the fuselage to the whole, like, manufacturer. Yeah. So you just need to have the data for one jet, and you just multiply the jet in build lines. So didn't need more than one, but if they were separated by a long distance and didn't have Enigma to communicate, then they needed more than one machine if they wanted to do more calculations elsewhere. But normally they're predictive also of their machines, and there's data of where they were sold, but you don't know anything, because you couldn't even invade Antarctica. You were turned back around. Back then, but Obama stepped down, put his foot down there. They put their foot down right there after World War II anyway. Put their foot down right there and studied that shit. They're just lying, and they're just not telling us anything. They know about all of this. It's entirely possible, though. They did a massive, getting out of the fucking planet, flying saucer, and leaving. It's possible. Leaving, but before they wanted to put foot high up in governments and all that crap, and lead and stay here where, you know. So that whole fucking Roswell goddamn flying saucers getting down with missiles getting rushed in just one saucer. It was 1947, Roswell. 1947, right? 1947 and oops, wrong. 1947 and Admiral Beard was 47 also, right? Journals, 1947. So it's February, March 1947. Roswell is 1953, 1947, Roswell. Roswell, President, 4 of July. 4 of July. What was where was it coming from? Fuck your fault. Well, so 1947, February, March, 1947. Flying saucers there. And then Roswell. 2 months later, 4th of July. 4th of July. What else happened in 1947? USA. Truman. In 53, January 2053. In 53. And 1953, Alan Turing's balls. And Turing getting castrated by injection or pills or what's this fucking bullshit of this castration fucking crap? He was poisoned. He was probably poisoned. Fuck this with the fucking goddamn suicide. Or maybe not, who knows. Fuck this, I don't believe any of this bullshit, those fascist stories anyway. They're cock-blocking history all the fucking time anyway. So... yeah. There was not 1950 in here. Oh, he had treatment in here. 1953 is... When is Stalin? Stalin is dead. 1952, 57, 63, 63 is dead. I'm wrong. No, what the fuck is this? Stalin. God damn. She was Soviet between 1927 and 1953. 1953 is also crumbling? Oh, no, USSR was crumbled later. What's this? Never crumbled. Just crumbled in the minds of others. One second here. What this thing? What happened? What happened? The enemy Joseph Stalin. 1953. March 1953. Just Eisenhower. Nazi right at top of him. Jesus Christ. What a world to live in. Harris Truman. He looks like a fucking fascist. Sorry. You all look the same. There's something about you. You're like this aura of fascist. I can't even see the aura myself. I just see the fascist. One moment. So, I'm gonna stop this nonsense of conspiracy theories for 1 second. It was great though, I love this. I don't know, there was a few.
tic-tac-shaped object just hovering above the water, going forward, back, left, right. There's no rotor wash, there's no wings, nothing. So as we drive around in a clockwise flow, we get to about the 9 o'clock position, and I said, well, I'm going to go down and check it out, and the other jet is going to stay high. So as we go down, when we get to the 12 o'clock position, it starts to mirror us. So it's in a clockwise flow, and it's on the opposite side of the circle from us. And we continue this. It's in a climb, we're in a descent. We're getting a great look at it. This whole thing takes about probably up to 5 minutes from the time we show up. I get over to the 8 o'clock position. It's at about the 2 o'clock position, and I decide I'm going to go and see what it is, and it's about 2,000 feet below me. And I cut across the circle, and as I get within about a half mile of it, it rapidly accelerates to the south.
J'ai rien compris de ce qu'il dit. C'est trop compliqué.
What would you estimate the speed?
Il y a trop de termes, c'est un...
It's like the bullet out of a gun took off.
So from what you know
Wow.
about aerodynamics, mechanics, physics, should this be possible with the software?
Il y a trop de termes, c'est tellement des termes militaires de navigation qu'il a dit, là, que wow. Faut que je réécoute parce que...
Not with the technology that we have today. Not at all.
Even now, even 13 years later, is there anything that you know of capable of this kind of behavior?
No, there's nothing I know of. I mean, this when we saw the video with the IR, it has no exhaust, no discernible things of anything form of propulsion. And this thing came from a dead hover over the water, just kind of moving around, to a climb up to about 12,000 feet to rapidly accelerating away in a climb, and in less than 2 seconds it was gone. And you figure you're talking 50 miles of visibility, and you can easily see an object that size easily out to 10 miles, and it just disappeared in seconds.
What would be the effects on a human pilot of the G-forces involved in that altitude change?
Well, the altitude would be bad. It would be the acceleration of the object.
Right.
Honestly, I wanted to fly it.
Yeah,
but, talking to some physicists, they don't think the human body could handle that kind of force with that.
It doesn't like the human body could. So bottom line, what do you think this was?
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
When presumably you expressed that belief to your superiors, what did they say?
Well, actually, we got a lot of grief getting back to the boat. It got passed off as an event that no one could explain. Now, keep in mind, they had been tracking these for 2 weeks prior to us seeing it, and this was the first time that manned airplanes had been airborne when the objects appeared.
This feels like a really big story to me. It's not exactly clear why Vladimir Putin's more interesting than this. I think this seems like a big deal. Commander, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us about it. You seem sober and believable, and I appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much, Tucker.
Thanks.
Now, keep in mind, they had been tracking these for 2 weeks prior to us seeing it, and this was the first time that manned airplanes had been airborne when the objects appeared.
This feels like a really big story to me. It's not exactly clear why Vladimir Putin's more interesting than this. I think this seems like a big deal. Commander, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us about it. You seem sober and believable, and I appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much, Tucker.
Thanks.
Immediately what comes to mind are little green men in tinfoil hats. That's not at all what we're dealing with.
In 2004, the coast of California, an F-18 Super Hornet training exercise was suddenly interrupted by a call over the radio that would come to define Commander David Flavor's career.
There's certain things in your life that you just remember in vivid detail what happened. That's one of them, because honestly, the strangest, most obscure thing I've ever seen flying.
Wait, the commanding officer of the Navy's Strike Fighter Squadron 41 and another F-18 scrambled to check out an unusual radar point 80 miles off the coast.
As we're looking around, the backseater and the other airplane comes up and says, "Hey, Skipper, do you see?" And before he says it, I'm like, "Dude, do you see that?" As soon as we look down, we see the wet ladder, and then we see this little white circle pointing north-south, and it's just going forward, back, left.
It's just bouncing around?
Yeah, it's like ping pong ball.
What was its shape? What did it look like it was made of?
Perfectly green and white. But for people that do the bigger visualization, a giant purple.
Fravor says the F-18s began circling Fravor at 20,000 feet, and the so-called tic-tac only about 50 feet above the surface of the water.
And I say, "Hey, I'm going to go check this thing out." And the other pilot says, "Hey, I'm going to stay up high," and then it starts coming up. We call it two-circle fight, but it's coming up, I'm coming down. So it literally is aware we're there. There's no doubt because it mirrors. So here it is. I cut across, and I get to about half a mile of it. So I'm about halfway across the circle. As it gets in front of me, it just goes poof, and it's nothing. It's gone like that.
What do you mean, poof, it's gone?
That means exactly that. It's 1 minute it's there, and the next second it's like magic trick. So I asked the other airplane. I said, "Hey, do you guys see that?" And they're like, "It's gone. It just disappeared."
When you saw this kind of performance, what was the first thing that went through your mind?
What the hell was that?
Once back on the carrier, Fravor's team told the next crew what had happened, and that crew took off ready to capture something on camera. And this is what they saw. I guess the biggest question is, what do you think it is?
I honestly don't know. I don't think that we have developed that technology. I don't think we developed it on this planet. We still, to this day, have no idea what it was, what we saw, what we chased, what we engaged. But it was pretty spectacular.
A report from that incident eventually made its way to the Pentagon, across the desk of Louis Elizondo, the former director of the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification.
In essence, what that program was an investigatory body looking at what we call the UAP, probably in the vernacular it's better known as the UFO phenomenon. The bottom line here is that over the past several decades, we in the Department of Defense and intelligence community have been noticing things in our airspace that don't have wings, they don't have cockpits, they don't have even an obvious sign of propulsion like an engine, and yet still they're able to defy the natural effects of Earth's gravity.
Tic-Tac video and two others filmed on the East Coast in January of 2015. Other countries have made similar public disclosures. Also in 2004, the Mexican Air Force confirmed this video was shot by one of their pilots near the coast of Baja California. In 2014, a helicopter from the Chilean Navy locked onto an unidentified object emitting what appeared to be some sort of gas or vapor. Both governments have said they investigated but couldn't determine what the objects were. For those like science writer Sarah Scholes, clipped black and white videos always leave a lot to the imagination.
To me, the most interesting thing about the videos is how little information is in them. All we have are these, 30 seconds or a minute of something totally decontextualized. And so everybody kind of gets to think whatever they want to think about them because we don't actually have enough information to form any kind of conclusion, which is UFO's favorite space to live in, the muddy, fuzzy space.
But will 2021 be the year all of that changes because of COVID-19?
Hidden among the many pages of the COVID-19 bill is this mandate to produce a report on unidentified aerial phenomena. What's different this time is that the military is kind of talking about them very explicitly in terms of threats. It's not like the Pentagon's deal to call things aliens, but that's kind of the angle they're coming from.
If there is a foreign adversary, let's say Russia or China or anybody else, who happens to have this technology and they've had it for decades, and we in the United States have somehow been strategically leapfrogging our technology, we've got a big problem on our hands.
Officially, the clause attached to December's COVID-19 relief bill, added by the Senate Intelligence Committee, calls for the military and FBI to brief committee members on what they know about UAPs within 180 days of the bill's passing. The kind of top-level briefings Elizondo says he's given before.
The three options are, is it our technology, is it foreign adversarial technology or someone else's technology, or is it something completely different? We're 99% sure it's not foreign adversarial technology, so that only leaves really one other option. It's someone or something else.
Are these three videos the only videos that you
know of that the United States government has that shows unidentified aerial phenomena?
No, absolutely not. These are probably some of the least intelligent videos. In some cases, we've seen these things 50 feet away from the cockpit.
And when you're talking about something that is 50 feet away, I mean, what could they tell from being 50 feet away?
With all due respect, Gotti, I no longer work for the United States government in that capacity. So I want to be clear that I don't want to speak on behalf of the U.S. government, and I also want to give the government time to do what it needs to do regarding this data.
But in science, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
If the UFO field wants to be taken more seriously by scientists, I think they will kind of have to move away from the types of evidence that have historically been held up as adequate, like individual sightings, because the scientists can't really do anything with the story. They need data.
Look, I'm not a UFO guy. My background, I'm a former counterintelligence special agent. I was asked to do a job, which I did. However, it was my understanding of the conclusions that I came to, and by the way, every other person in the program unanimously came to the realization that these things are indeed real, and it's getting increasingly harder to keep the cat in the bag.
Do you ever think that you're going to see something like that again in your lifetime?
I don't know. I look up. I'm not lying. On a clear night, you usually look up and wonder, how long is the rest of my life? I don't know.
Well, that's
Tell me how you got involved in it.
These three videos released by the Department of Defense change the way many people see what we can't explain.
The moment you mention UFO, immediately what comes to mind are little green men, tinfoil hats. That's not at all what we're dealing with.
Fourth of July. Vous avez pogné une affaire le 4 juillet. C'est qu'on va dans le fond dans Independence Day, man. Genre un peu le film Independence Day où est-ce que justement ils ont pogné une espèce de flying saucer ou whatever. C'est cool, man. C'est trop hot. Putain que c'est hot. C'était peurant par contre, merde. Putain que j'ai la chienne. Fucking screen. That's not working. Putain, c'est hot. C'est hot. Anyway, c'est juste aujourd'hui là que j'ai été en mesure de finalement réussir toute les calculations pour être capable de briser le voxel quand il est miniaturisé. Aujourd'hui, c'est-à-dire hier, le 13. Donc, le 13 ou le 12, putain. non, c'est hier. C'est vraiment hier. Fait que, nouvelle technique, là, la con. Bon, on va faire un loop. Puis après ça, on va faire un module. On va faire un fast module. Puis après ça, on va faire un module normal. Putain. C'est cool. Ça règle le putain de problème. Ça règle le fucking problème, merde. J'ai plus aucun problème maintenant. Si je viens de